Let me start with a simple question. At what point in your life did you feel like you were learning the most lessons? Not the most facts, not the most skills, but the most lessons. Hello and welcome to Whole Human Resilience, the channel about the depth of human experience, building resilience, fostering healing, and creating meaningful relationships from the heart and soul. For me, it hasn't been one dramatic moment. It's been a slow stretch, especially the past few months. And what is funny, I didn't even realize that something was happening until I looked back. When you look back, you can start to see where changes have happened. Whether you know it or feel unsure about being a spiritual person, you are. It is not about analyzing every sign or symbol. It's about feeling it into your heart. One aspect of spirituality isn't about having all the answers, dancing sky-clad in a field, or sitting in a lotus position saying Om. Spirituality is also about paying attention. These last few months have felt like being on a quiet mission, not a loud one, not something I announced to the world, just this internal sense that life was putting things in front of me and saying, here, learn this, be open, don't rush past it. And some of those lessons were uncomfortable, some were humbling, some made me realize how little control I actually have. When you are on this quiet journey, when you are learning to trust and learning about having patience, you can feel lost and alone, and these feelings can sometimes be surprising. We tend to think that feeling lost is something you're supposed to grow out of, like once you hit a certain age or stage, you're meant to feel settled. But the truth is, feeling lost doesn't mean you're failing. Sometimes it means you're still listening. It means you haven't shut yourself off to the growth. As you look forward, not knowing what will be in store for you, I want to be fair about what potentially lies ahead for you. I don't want to just say, yay, the future and 2026 is going to be freaking fantastic. Because life doesn't work like that. And pretending it does can actually make the hard moments hit harder. But realism doesn't mean hopelessness. It just means choosing to trust the process without romanticizing it. Choosing to show up, to learn, to stay open, even when you don't fully understand what the lesson is yet. And maybe that's the real takeaway, that learning doesn't stop when life gets quieter or messier or more uncertain. Sometimes that's exactly when it begins. So wherever you are right now, confident or confused, grounded or searching, know this: you don't have to have the whole year figured out. You don't have to declare it amazing or doom. You just have to stay open. Because the growth doesn't always arrive as clarity. Sometimes it arrives as curiosity, sometimes as patience, sometimes as courage to say, I don't know yet, and that's okay. And if you can do that, if you can keep learning while living, then no matter what 2026 or the future brings, you won't face it unchanged. And that, honestly, might be the most meaningful progress of all.